According to the United Nations World Tourism Organization, Chinese tourists spent over $261 billion abroad, compared to Americans who spent $122 billion visiting foreign soil, making China one of the top tourism source markets. With China establishing itself as the world's biggest spender in tourism, Africa is eyeing a piece of that pie. In Nairobi, Stanbic Bank, Kenya, and the Industrial Commercial Bank of China have launched a new initiative to promote tourism between the East African nation and the Asian economic powerhouse.
Kenya, with its excellent geographical location, convenient transportation, and the health rule of law, is becoming the first stop for more and more Chinese companies to enter Africa.
Under the I Go Kenya, I Go China loyalty program, Chinese tourists visiting Kenya will receive discounts and special offers whenever they use ICBC cards at selected travel, hospitality, and lifestyle merchants in the country. Kenyans visiting China will enjoy similar incentives when using their Stanbic Bank credit cards. The program was designed by ICBC as well as Standard Bank, who own Stanbic. So far, over 40 Kenyan merchants have joined the program.
They are the biggest card business in the world, not only in China but in the world. So we had a privilege to work with them and partner with them, how to grow our business just like they've grown their business. And one of the things that they were doing is that they were matching their clients as they were traveling the world. I go New York, I go Europe, I go, Venezuela or whatever it is. But they had nothing for Africa. So we said, what about Africa? And they said, fine, let's partner.
The loyalty program was first started in South Africa in November 2017, and the initiative is not meant to promote tourism between China and Africa alone.
We're not looking just China, Kenya, but we're also now looking about intra-Africa as well. As you know, the African presidents recently signed the Pan-African Trade Agreement, which is we'll look at that. And we are looking at that, so how do we facilitate that when people travel from Kenya to Tanzania or to Zambia or to Nigeria or to South Africa, how do we also incentivize them?
According to the Kenya Tourism Board, China is among the top 5 source markets for tourism for Kenya, contributing about 5.5% of the traffic in 2017. Now, KTB projects that China will be the top source market for the country by the year 2020. Alexandria, Majalla for CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.